She's on Zoom, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 009601 State versus Kiara Henry. Can I have parties announce?
Attorney Albert Acevedo for Ms. Henry.
Ms. Henry?
Yes. How are you?
All right. Good morning. So Ms. Henry is appearing by Zoom. And we're here for sentencing, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And she is located in another state?
She's in Michigan, Your Honor.
Michigan. All right. Are there any witnesses from either party? I believe we've discussed off record and at previous hearings the requests from the state and the requests from the defense.
I have no witnesses, just her, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Just briefly, we've gone over the PSI. Just clerical error. There's her address. It's Coyle, C-O.
Just 1 second.
Just briefly, I'd like to call my client, Judge.
All right. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name in the record. For the record, I'm sorry.
My name is Kiara Henry.
Yes, you may proceed.
Ms. Henry, you got arrested back in August of 2023, correct?
Yes.
And since that time, this offense occurred in Bexar County. Did you move?
Yes.
And where did you move to?
I moved from Bexar County to Houston, and then I stayed there for a year, and then I moved back to Michigan, where I am now.
And when you moved to Houston, did you work?
Yes, I worked for the Houston Housing Authority for 1 year as a housing specialist.
Okay. And while you were here in Bexar County, did you briefly have a job?
Yes, I worked for the United States Postal Service.
And that didn't last very long, right?
No, because I was arrested.
Okay. And were your kids living with you at the time you lived here in San Antonio and then moved to Houston and back to Michigan?
Yes, they've been with me the whole time.
Okay, let me ask this. What is the restitution amount that's owed?
In regards, it says 0 in regards to the report, Judge. No, there's an victim impact statement, and the victim said there was $0 restitution.
All right, so where are you working now?
I work for LR Management. I'm assistant property manager.
And does this involve her having access to people's identifying information? Social Security,
Yes.
driver's license?
Yes.
It's a driver's license information at the time when she was here and passed it on to get a vehicle at Enterprise.
No. I mean her current employment now. Your current employment that you have now, do you have access to people's driver's license and Social Security information?
Yes.
I have a problem with that. She's not going to be allowed to work there unless she informs her employer and those whose licenses and Social Security information that she's obtaining, she informs them of this case. Otherwise, she's not going to be allowed to work there.
Can I say one thing, Judge?
Sure.
I did not, when I got the information, I was told that it was not an actual person. I was not aware that I was using someone's identity. And that's the God's the honest truth. I did not know that it was somebody's identity. I was told it was a profile that was made up. I never knew that it was, when I found out that it was that person was an actual person, it broke me. I never would ever touch anyone's identity.
All right. So my ruling is my ruling.
Yes, ma'am.
They'll need to know. And you can explain to them, you thought somebody was making up profiles and creating cards.
Yes, ma'am.
But even if that were the case, it still was the wrong thing to do because somebody is holding the bag with no money being given to them.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, or any occupation that gives you access to others' credit card information, driver's license, or social security numbers, unless your employer is made aware of this case.
Yes, ma'am.
And you'll need to provide proof to probation that they have been made aware. So which county do you live in?
I live in Wayne County. I work in Oakland County.
All right, there's a transfer to Wayne County. And is that Michigan?
Yes.
Defendant allowed to work out of county? There's to be no restitution ordered because parties are telling me there is no restitution. No contact with Katie Boyd, and for the record, no relation to me or Enterprise at 1128 IH 35 North, San Antonio, Texas. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. And I'm going to order the MRT. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Taking consideration 2025 CR 009623. Field visits is available once a month for 3 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else?
Nothing further to the defense, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else you need, Ms. Henry?
No, ma'am. Oh, I do have a question. So as far as the employment thing, my boss does know. And is this for the rest of my life or is this just while I'm in probation?
You'll have to speak to your attorney.
Okay.
Explain to you about that.
Okay.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal?
Yes.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to send you to a breakout room. I'm going to move you to breakout room number 1. If you'll meet the probation officer in there, they'll go over conditions with you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And did you all tender me the dismissal? Has that already been done?
I'm not certain.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just make sure you go to the breakout room. Hello, Mr. Wells. How are you doing?
Good morning. Easiest number over half.
Yes.
Okay, Judge. This was a status for early termination that was sent in back in October.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, a hearing was never set for it. It was set last week when Judge Angelini was here. But he said to reset it for whenever you were back in the office.
Okay.
Mr. Wells been placed on deferred adjudication for a period of 3 years back in April of 2024.
Can I see the file on Mr. Wells, please?
He has completed his community service hours, his driver safety course. He complied with all of the field visits as well as the employment restrictions, completed his anger management. He's been compliant with the no contact order and the prohibition of entering that street. He has also rendered numerous negative UAs. He's met all of the financial obligations. There was no restitution. So we didn't have any type of compliance issues or anything like that. So we were asking for a consideration for early dismissal. At the time, ADA Alban was here. She opposed it. I did speak with ADA Galloway this morning. She doesn't have any opposition except for she would agree for him to be discharged in April of 2026.
Okay.
He's been on for over a year and a half. So that's where we are with everything, Judge. We're asking for the court to consider it.
All right. So let me just tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm going to do what I do. There are a lot of holidays that are coming up. Some holidays are distinctly San Antonio holidays. You know which one I'm talking about, right? And so I always have concerns about that. And I know when I was a defense attorney, I would be like, hey, they're going to do well. But I understand now, being a judge, I understand why judges would do certain things. So part of my thing is to protect the community. I know that you've completed everything, but I'll tell you, you've gone from the state opposing it to the state saying, hey, let's do it at the end of April. So what I'm telling you is you will not need to come back. I will grant, if you're doing well, I'll grant the motion for early termination at the end of April. And it's right around the corner.
It is.
Okay?
I'm okay with that.
All right.
The original, I think, in the notes was 2 years. The state proposed 2. My attorney agreed to 2. I agreed to 2.
And I said 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Well, see, the
where
thing,
that came from.
oh, because the state and the defense, they can make recommendations, but they're not allowed to agree on the length of probation. That's for me to decide. And I can tell you what I base it upon is whatever testimony is presented to me and what I'm reading that's in the police reports. Okay. All right. Thank you.
So
At the end of April, if there are no issues, then you will be off.
do I come back?
No, you won't have to come back unless you just want to come back to say hi.
Wow.
You're like, I don't know about
There's a
that.
picture going on.
All right.
So we're good.
Thank you.